around 34 wins, 3 losses. He has 1 draw. Canelo has 2. 6 foot, 72.5 inches. 6 foot Kovalev versus 5'8" Canelo Alvarez. Guys, is it true? Is it not true? Is there really weight classes for a reason? I'm pretty sure if you ask females this, but I ask you this question. Does size really matters? I'm pretty sure most females would say, of course it does. But doesn't matter. In this case, guys, we've seen fighters come up. Pacquiao came up from smaller divisions. Lomachenko was coming up. Floyd came up. And listen, guys, fighters throughout the years. But at some point, your body can only do so much. Is Canelo biting off more than he can chew? He can digest? Or is this a very, very winnable fight? This your boy T-Dub. Go ahead and smash that like. Subscribe while you at it. Hit the notification bell while you at it. There is so much to talk about. So many questions. So many flags that has no answers. A ton of what ifs. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if was a fifth? Well, right now, I be drunk. I be feeling good. It's a Monday. I'm at work. I'd rather be sipping and chilling. Now, look at Kovalev last fight, right? Some points that people are bringing up is that Kovalev struggled with yard. Kovalev was beat by Alvarez. Kovalev lost to Andre Ward. These are fights that I hear people say the reason why Canelo's going to win. Because of what these other men did that are naturally or closer to being a natural light heavyweight did to Kovalev. That this makes it easy for Canelo Alvarez. Guys, I am here to say this. In my personal opinion, and it's just an opinion, and depending on how the fight turned out, I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. Put a rest in peace sign on top of me. I don't think this is an easy fight. This could be a very tough fight for Canelo. Now, I do get some things, right? So, when we look at strengths and weaknesses, right? Sergey Kovalev, to me, listen, guys. You can say he struggled with yard. I'm going to be honest. If you say the whole fight was a struggle, I might say you're lying. My name's Solo. What's blazing, homie? Strap Book Boxing in the building. The one, the only historian that I watch. What's going on, brother? If Kovalev goes and training right away, I think Kovalev stops him. Bro, listen, we got to talk about this. See, some people are saying that Anthony Yarde he struggled. It was a hard fight for Kovalev. And if that was a hard fight for Kovalev, the Canelo's going to make it easy. Guys, that's stupid. First of all, it was not a hard fight for Kovalev. Now, I am not saying Yarde didn't have moments. He did. As a matter of fact, he had a big-ass moment. It might have been the 8th or 9th round where he hurt Kovalev. Damn near had Kovalev out. But outside that round, I don't know if Yarde was, I don't know if he was doing much. Kovalev was outboxing him. But the one thing Yarde has shown that has been exposed before is Kovalev can be hurt to the body like a hard kick from karate. Wow, motherfucker. Maybe too much vodka. Maybe too many trips to Amsterdam. I don't know. Sergey does look like a vodka drinker. Sergey looks like he can do any vodka commercial coming up. Minnesota Yard is a strong, hungry young lion. Also, was Kovalev's size. Canelo is a midget, and Kovalev has one of the best jabs in boxing. That's coming from Minnesota. Look, man, and that was something else I was thinking, is that Yard is a natural fucking light heavyweight. Yard is strong, big, and can get bigger. Yard has a long ways to go. And he has time to get there. Not like the old song, long ways to go and a short time to get there. Nah, not that. And guys, Yard did hurt Kovalev to the body. I get it. Ever since Andre Ward went to his body, dug into its insides, went to beating up on their ribs like Rocky did that cow in the meat, was it a meat factory? I don't know what the hell it was. Meat market, meat factory, meat packaging place. When they beat up on that meat, I get it. I hope Kovalev's knock out Canelo so he stopped ducking Saunders, Andrade, and Charlo. Guys, I don't know how people look at what Ward did, what Alvarez did, and the little success that Yard had to determine that's what Canelo's that's gonna make the fight easy for Canelo. Well, let's point out some hard things, all right? Let's do this. Let's point out some things that might have to question. Some things that might make us say, I don't know about that. Canelo will have to move up to 175 pounds. Guys, being a fighter, walking around at 175 and fighting at 175 is totally different. Now, I do believe Canelo probably walks around maybe 175, maybe even 178, could be 180 pounds. Possibly. He could walk around at that. It's a difference between fighting at your walk-around weight and your fighting weight. Will Canelo's strength transfer all the way up to 175 pounds and have the same effect? Will it? Will Kovalev, listen guys, Kovalev has always been a pretty good boxer. I said a long time ago, when some people thought Kovalev was just, they thought it was just a banger, right? I said, nah, bro. I said, listen, Kovalev can fucking box. He counterpunches, he thinks, he uses his jab. He likes to keep you at the end of his punches. And the second time he fought Alvarez, he boxed his ass off. When he fought Anthony Yard, he outboxed Anthony Yard. Another question is, does Canelo has the power to hold Kovalev because he's moving 2 weight classes? And at 160, Canelo ain't knocking out no one. Listen, bro, yeah, exactly what I was just kind of spitting out. Exactly, listen, Minnesota is on it. Exactly. Man, the reach factor. Kovalev is going to use that jab. He is going to pump that jab as if gas dropped from 235 to 135. That bitch is going to be working. It is going to be working. Pumping. Matter of fact, at 135, he gonna get that 93. He gonna get that 93 gas. The jab is going to be working. 1, how will this power transfer to 175? 2, how will Canelo take a 175 pound, a good boxer, a good puncher, Kovalev is not the Kovalev of the old, but Kovalev is still a puncher. You're going to respect him. Guys, I'm telling you right now, some people think it's a cherry pick fight. This might be a picked fight, but it's no cherry pick. It's not easy. Uh-oh, what's going on? Please use a keyframe frequency for yours, 4 seconds or less. The fuck? 5.8 seconds. Alright, some kind of bullshit going on. Something to slow me down. It's okay, we're gonna work. It's okay, I know they want to hate. Player, why you hating? Player, why you hating? So, November the 2nd, if this is true, guys, if Canelo beats Kovalev, I'm not gonna lie, that is a big fucking win. See, I don't consider this no cherry pick. If it's a cherry pick, I don't give Canelo that much credit. If he beats Kovalev, oh, I'm giving him fucking credit. I am giving him credit. The same way if Mikey would have beat Earl Spence Jr. I would have gave Mikey all the fucking credit in the world. Even though Mikey thought. See, Mikey might have picked Earl Spence Jr. That's no cherry pick. That's a tough steak. That's a tough titty. Got his ass whooped. Well, the same happened to Canelo Alvarez. Kovalev has power than Triple G because he ain't fighting bombs. Guys, you know, I'm going to step out the car and go for a walk. Let's talk about it. Uh-oh, don't drop that. So, listen, man. Canelo, listen, I give Canelo his props. Canelo can fight. I think he's a damn good boxer. I think he is in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? You can move him around. I'm not saying he's number 5, but if you're looking at current pound for pound, Canelo is definitely top 5. Even though he has done some sneaky shit, the Canelo catch weights, the rehydration clause, he done all that shit for his advantages. I get it. You know, but listen, man, I still got to give him his props. But this is a fight right here that, honestly, if he's going to fight Kovalev and he's not fighting Ward and he is not fighting a rematch with Triple G and he is not fighting Jamal Charlo, I am fucking cool with it, because if he beats Sergey Kovalev, 6 foot tall compared to 5'8", 72.5-inch reach compared to 70.5-inch reach, a guy that uses his jab and pumps that bitch all night like he just got a prostitute for all you can pump for the next 2 hours for $5. He is gonna let that bitch fly. And he can fucking punch, and he can fucking think, and he's a counterpuncher. No, Kovalev is not the crusher of the old. He is not stepping on empty soda cans and just squashing that shit down. Maybe it takes a little bit more punches to equal up to what he used to, but he is still not pillow-fisted. Because if Anthony York, and the guy, listen, when I watched Anthony York fight Sergey Kovalev, I saw a lot of inexperience. A lot of inexperience in Anthony York. A lot of his thinking, a lot of his reaction, a lot of him not being able to adjust. And the one time he actually did go to the body, he abandoned the fucking plan and got outboxed the very fucking next round. Moments away from stopping somebody to moments later getting your ass whooped. Anthony York is a big boy. Alvarez is a big boy. Andre Ward took about 2 fights before having that 3rd fight at light heavyweight to beat Sergey Kovalev. And then the 4th fight at light heavyweight was a rematch. He beat him clearly. For me, it's number 1, Crawford, number 2, Lomachenko, number 3, Usyk. Okay, you know, 5 toss-up between Canelo and Pacquiao, number 5. If he doesn't beat Kovalev, he moves to number 3. Wow, man. Let me see. Okay. Kovalev ain't an easy fight, and he's coming off 2 impressive wins against 2 undefeated fighters. Gosh, you know what? I have not put together my pound for pound. But let me try this. Guys, listen. And guys, I have the right to change this because I haven't really put it together. But if I look at, I'm just looking right now, guys. Right now, Canelo has to be in my top 5. I mean, he has to be. Canelo has to be in my top 5. Crawford. Guys, listen. Crawford is number 1. But I'm telling you this, guys. If Crawford does not get the right fights, that status is going to slowly slip away. Because, man, and honestly, it's not that he doesn't want to. See, unlike some fighters like Canelo, who can skip over other fighters, right? He can skip over Andrade, Triple G, and he can jump and fight people like Kovalev and do shit like this, right? He can do that. Terence Crawford don't even have that fucking options. All his good options are with the PPC. Every fucking options that can keep Crawford at the pound for pound number 1 and actually seal that shit. That way, like, listen, there's nobody can even contest him being number 1. All those fights are on the PPC. Unless he does some outrageous shit and jumps to 154 and beat up on the champion, beat J-Rock, and then jump to 160 and beat Andrade and do some shit like that, it's a very tough role for Terence Crawford right now. Charles Burns in the building. What's going on, homie? What's blazing with you? I already know my boy did. My boy came here and said, listen, I'm going to smash her like I smashed my wife. Satisfied every time. Let me see, guys. Boxing politics suck, man. They get in the way of great fights at times. Bro, absolutely, man. Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford, one of my favorite fighters right now. His skills, listen, guys, I love this guy's skills. I love his low-key cockiness in the fucking ring. He's really super cocky. He just don't say it a lot. His demeanor towards the other fighters do a lot. And he likes to really beat your ass. But guys, Terence Crawford got to get the fights, man. To keep that number 1 spot, right? Now check this out. If Lomachenko goes and beat Tank Davis, and then let's say unifies 135, beat Teofimo Lopez, right? And then you got Crawford. Let's say Crawford fights a mandatory, fight Collazo, fights another mandatory. It's like, it's going to be hard, even though his skills and his talent is you're like, damn, listen, the only reason he will lose a spot is because he can't get the right fights. And then you got somebody like think about Canelo. Canelo can now fight Sergey Kovalev. If he fucking beats Sergey Kovalev, they are going to look at this as a 2-weight jump. Even though in reality, if he held a title at 168 pounds, you can look at it as really being just 1. But we know he's not really a 168 pounder. He is more like a 160 pounder. So some people are trying to call it a 2-weight class jump. But either way, if he jumps up and beats Sergey Kovalev, who just beat Anthony Yarde, who just revenged his loss against Alvarez, and he fucking beats him, and guys, I'm telling you right now, 36, yeah, you can get old in boxing, don't get me wrong. But listen, guys, at 36, you can also still do some fucking work. You can do some work at 36. No, you're not your prime. You might not be your fastest. You might not punch your hardest. But it don't mean you're obsolete. Proven by Kovalev by beating Yarde. Proven by him revenging his loss against Alvarez. Let me see. Oh, PG1 in the building. PG1 was blazing, homie. Says Canelo's too fast. Canelo will box Sergey, but if he gets, if he gets caught, PG1. Listen, bro. Honestly, I don't know how much faster Canelo is over Sergey Kovalev. And remember, PG1, we are talking about a Canelo that looks pretty quick. He has deceiving speed and he has good power at 160 pounds. You talking about a man that will have to keep that same speed. That goes back to when I said there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of red flags, a lot of concerns on things that we don't know what's going to happen. What if? What could happen? Will he be as fast or equal or close to the speed that he is at 160 at 175 pounds? With his power that he has demonstrated at 160, that he could not, remember, he could not get Triple G out with his power at 160, and how would it do and transfer to 175 pounds? Sergey Kovalev, listen, Sergey is not that fucking slow, guys. I'm not saying he's a speed racer, but he's not that slow. He is going to pump that jab. He's going to vary that jab. Chest jab, face jab, head jab, straight right hand. And Sergey, listen guys, Sergey is not just going to stand there. I'm telling you. I mean, listen, we are going to see, and it could happen. Listen, Canelo can possibly pull off his Andy Ruiz, get inside, chop Kovalev up like some dope and sell him. Treat Kovalev like he's Anthony Joshua in the first fight. Or Canelo can have a hard fucking time realizing that was too big of a jump. Realizing that was too big of a bite to chew. Realizing that was too tough of a titty to get milk from. It could be a bad cherry. That's a bad cherry pick. Breenan Smith, what is blazing, homie? My boy, the one, the only, the underrated Darkness. How are you doing, fam? Canelo walk weight is 175. All right, PG, I said it earlier. There is a big difference from walking around at 175 pounds, maybe 177 pounds. There's a big difference between that and fighting at 175. When you walk around at 175, you got a little bit of pudginess on you, a little bit of fat on you, you know, you're comfortable, you know. But when you cut down to 175, you typically eat a little bit healthier, get rid of all the bad stuff. Like I say, it's different. You're naturally bigger. And if Canelo walks around at 175, which means on fight night, he may weigh somewhere around maybe, what, let's guess, 178, 180, right? And then if Kovalev, I need to find out what Kovalev rehydrated to his last fight. But I'm pretty sure if he has to cut down weight to make 175, then he will rehydrate to at least 10 pounds more. At least. Possibly more than that. The underrated says, I'm good, you? Oh man, you know, man, been going through some things for real, bro. You know, just, I haven't been doing a video like I wanted. You know, one, I'm dealing with this vocal bullshit. My vocal cord just will not heal. And honestly, I don't have the money to keep going back and back and back and it's just killing my finances. So I'm trying a different type of, what the hell they call this shit? I can't remember. I don't know if it's therapy. I don't think it's therapy. What is it? I don't know, man. But, you know, then on top of some other shit. But, overall, man, listen, over the darkness, man, bro, listen, it's beautiful outside. I'm living, I'm talking, I'm doing something I love. I am talking boxing. Guys, listen, I'm on my lunch break. I could just be walking, I could be sitting, I could be eating a sandwich, but I'm being honest with you guys. I love talking this boxing shit. In times I don't go live, I am typically on the phone with Bob talking this boxing shit all the time. So, weeks ago, yeah, man, I saw that, guys. Again, guys, in case you don't know, the brother, the underrated Darkness, is in the chat right now. Lost his mother, you know. like I said, man, prayers for you all. You know, I haven't lost my mother yet. I have lost my father, 2012, and I lost both my grandparents. And it's never easy, you know. But the one thing I say, man, is just cherish every loving memory. And I'm telling you, you know, like I know it. You know, she's gone, but she'll never be gone. But again, you know, my prayers go with you and your family, brother. So I'm gonna get back to this work. This work, you know, guys. My boy PG1, aka Long Island Iced Tea. Don't turn on the lights. If you don't know why I call them that, go back and look up the video. Well, I'm turning shit down. Look up the video. The video I did about PG1 and his 3 Long Island Iced Teas. PG1 thinks this is an easy fight, Canelo. He's too fast. He's going to get inside. He's going to chop him up like bacon bits. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a lot tougher than you believe. I don't think Kovalev plans to lay down. Kovalev is not going to take no Z-Quil. He does not need no Benadryl, no sleep aid. He is not planning on taking a nap, PG1. Which means he does not plan on going in there and laying down for Canelo Alvarez. He's going to be like the Beastie Boys. You gotta fight for your right to party. Listen, if he loses to Canelo, to a smaller man, people are going to look down on him. They're going to talk about him. People in his own country are going to look at him and shake their damn head. They probably take away the fucking vodka. And for something tells me, I don't think Kovalev wants nobody to take away his vodka. PG1, my respect to Canelo, and I don't like the cocky sucker, not going to be easy. No, it's not, bro. Listen, PG1, bro, I don't even know how this fight gonna go. All I know is there is so many things that can go wrong. Listen, this is a big jump. It's like this here. Okay, when I used to throw my hands, you know, which would have been the light heavyweight division. It would have been like me jumping up and saying I want to take on Deontay Wilder or even Anthony Joshua or Andy Ruiz. I'm overstepping my fucking boundary. I'm biting off more than I can chew. The shit's coming out of my gums. Somebody pat me on my back. Let me clear my throat. This is not an easy jump. Now, some people can do it. But, like I said, Canelo could possibly win. Just because he's shorter and stocky built doesn't mean he's automatically going to lose. Because we've seen fighters with similar builds have great success. Number 1, Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. Great success. Number 2, Mike Tyson versus almost anybody he fought in the heavyweight division. Mike Tyson was only listed at being around 5'11", but was beating the mighty key breaks off of motherfuckers that was 6'4" and 6'5" taller. Some people are freak of natures. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, but the one thing I'm saying right here, and the reason I am not calling this a cherry pick, the reason I am not calling this an easy fight for Canelo, because if Canelo win this fucking fight, I am giving him props. I am giving him fucking props. If he goes to 175 and he can manage to get inside the quick jab, the steady jab of Kovalev. Kovalev is a guy that likes to keep distance. He does not like to fight in the inside. See, even though I use Andy Ruiz as a shorter fighter against a taller fighter, stocky fighter against a more lean fighter, Kovalev doesn't fight like Joshua. Joshua had a horrible fucking jab. Joshua went inside on a smaller fighter and got his ass chopped up. He got his ass chopped up so much, he put the chop in chop suey. It used to be just suey until Joshua got his ass chopped up by Andy Ruiz. You know? Kovalev's going to keep that distance. He's going to use that jab. Where's the spike go? Canelo could be fighting a guy like Crawford and also a guy like Kovalev. That's fucking crazy. Underrated Dalton, if Cove box Canelo, use the jab, counter, mix inside and outside. Cove at times have to mix it up. Bro, listen, the alien, I want Cove to whoop his ass. PG1, I'm rooting for Cove. Going to be a good fight. Like I said, I respect Canelo, the cocky sucker. The alien, the red panties. Oscar better wear the lucky panties for Canelo to win. Oh, I missed all that shit. I'm also going to lean towards Kovalev because, like Floyd said, a great big man beats a great smaller fighter. I see Kovalev acting like an Uncle Tom lately. I see him slower. Oh, slower. Huh. The alien. Hold on, the alien. Didn't you fight Kovalev? Bernard Hopkins? I think it would be a good fight. PG1, yes, if Canelo wins, most certainly he gets props. Canelo doesn't want my Triple G. Ooh! Listen, PG1, listen, I'm be honest. I don't care about the third fight. Triple G and Canelo, to me, is going to be something like Manny Pacquiao and Marquez. I just think I think it's going to always be a close fight until Triple G gets too old. I think it's just going to be a close fight because if you look at both fights, you know, like the first fight, you can argue and say, I thought Triple G won, but a lot of people are saying they thought Canelo won, you know. The second fight, people are saying Canelo won, but yet there's still people that's making an argument that Triple G won. I think if they fight the third time, you know, it's just going to be the same thing. Unless Triple G really goes down, it's going to be the same thing. You know? GGG got robbed and maybe one draw. GGG is already a senior citizen healthcare user. Damn! Cold-blooded. That was cold-blooded, alien. Guys, listen. Everybody, listen. People give Canelo shit. I gave Canelo shit. Mr. I was born ready, you know. I give him shit. But guys, this motherfucking Triple G is cherry picking to his finest. Now see, Triple G is actually really cherry picking. Maybe outside of the IBF because, you know, he actually passed over Lomachenko the first time. That's how he lost his belt. And now he's going to fight him because it's a chance to get the IBF. And I guess maybe he saw that Danny Jacobs beat him. Even though Lomachenko gave Danny Jacobs a good fight, maybe he said, listen, if I get this belt, it's a winnable fight, could be a good fight, and then possibly I can get Canelo back in the ring with me. But listen, all this shit could be out the fucking window. Because if Canelo goes up there and get his ass worked by Kovalev, listen, guys, this shit can get ugly, man. This can get ugly. As this chick you slept with this past weekend that you ain't gonna tell nobody about. You know that chick that after you hit it, she tried to text you and this number has been disconnected. You change your number on her. This shit can get fucking ugly. Especially, honestly, I'm just being honest, I think it can get more emotionally ugly for Canelo fans than Sergey Kovalev fans. Because if Sergey Kovalev started to putting them bats on Canelo and we started to see like Canelo's about to get knocked out, man, it's going to be a long day for Canelo fans. Now, if Sergey Kovalev start losing, then people are going to start saying, "Oh, I knew it." You know, it's going to be looked at differently. I guess it is what it is. Canelo won the second one. Jacob versus Triple G. The fuck, man? These bugs are fucking with me. B. Smith, Canelo won the first. Sarah F in the building. What's going on? The one, the only, the queen is in the building. What's going on with you? How are you? Looking forward to your next live. A lot of times I see your live, but I'm not able to comment. But guys, Sarah F, she is starting to do a little bit more. She is definitely talking about some boxing, mixing it up a little bit. Check out her channel, show some support to her. LDBC strong in this thing. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. But Canelo, guys, is 5'8". Kovalev is 6 feet tall. Canelo is more naturally a 160-pounder fighter. Not his weight, but fighting. Kovalev is more of a natural 175-pounder. This shit can be ugly. This can be ugly. As a chick you take to the zoo and they thought this bitch just escaped out of a cage from the zoo. It can get ugly in the ring like that. It can get like that. That you walking down the street with her and they think you are a zookeeper. Oh, can I pet it? What is it? There's like a hybrid of a zebra and some other type of mammal. What is that? That's my woman, you idiot. Oh, I didn't know you was into bestiality. Dave Benavidez, just to name the Canelo, starts to shake their freckles off. I would like to see Tank Davis versus Richard. Bro, listen, Tank Davis has moved up to 135 pounds. Everybody is hoping that the Lomachenko fight happens. I hope it happens. But I'm telling you right now, this move to 135 for Tank Davis is better for him. There are so many bigger paydays, bigger names that are at 135 than there were left at 130. Think about it. Look at the champions. The champions there, the new blood is there, the old blood is there. Now, obviously, we don't want to see Tank just come up there and just fight everybody but Lomachenko. I do hope that's more sooner than later. But if it doesn't happen, which we all would like to see it, we would. Lomachenko, the Matrix, high tech, I get it. Some people call white Jesus, I get it. I don't pray to him. Versus Tank Davis, his power, and guys, listen, some people look at Tank Davis like all he possesses is speed. Done Dada in the building, what it do, homie? Some people look at Tank Davis like all he has is just power. Guys, that is stupid. Tank Davis can box. Tank Davis can slip punches. Tank Davis has speed, and he has fucking power that will knock you out and make you take a doo-doo on yourself. That boy, that guy, listen, you can like him, hate him, love his attitude, hate his attitude. The one thing you can't take away from Tank Davis is that mother effer can fight. I hate that he was so inconsistent, but guys, I can't really say for this year. I think he already fought twice this year, and he's looking to fight a third time. We're going to find out what happened, man. PG1 said Tank Davis, the baby Tyson. Tank, my man. Tank's a beast, bro. I don't think anyone at 135 or below can beat Lomachenko at this moment. Listen, Monasolo, bro, I would love to see him and Tank Davis. Listen, Lomachenko got hurt by Campbell. Lomachenko got dropped by Linares. Me personally, and I could be wrong, because I know Tank was doing this at 130, not 135. But I believe that that division is close enough. And that Tank Davis really has to kill himself to make it a 130. I believe Tank Davis' power transitioned to 135 nicely. Nicely. Right, Tank can punch as hard as Wilder. He definitely has power. Listen, that motherfucker punching with the force of a commando. Tank Davis, when he decides to lay hands on you, it's like a pastor or a preacher in a church. You instantly just fucking fall down. You seen it. Hey, come on. She said she want to be changed. She want the Holy Ghost. I'ma bless you. I'ma bless you. Let me put my hands on ya. Get her up off the ground. You know, like when he hits you, when he hits you, it's like your whole world changes. Everything changes. Now, even though Davis has power, I'm being honest. Davis, outside of Wilder, when you look at just pound for pound strength, I think Davis is right under Wilder. But guys, Deontay Wilder is clearly, crystal clear, the hardest puncher in boxing. Deontay Wilder will punch your fucking eyebrows loose. Your shit will fall down to the middle of your face and give you a second mustache. This motherfucker can punch you in both your eyebrows and connect them bitches into one unibrow. This motherfucker punches so hard, he can put your conscience into another fucking person's body, giving you an out-of-body experience. See, T-Dub always think about guys that who I can fight or may not fight or who I can go up against. I won't go up against Deontay Wilder. This motherfucker punches so hard, he can make your soul rattle in your body like loose change. Can anybody spare a quarter, please? Dominic Brazil, I don't know what the fuck, God, I haven't heard shit from him. I haven't heard shit from him. The last thing I heard about Dominic Brazil was that he was sitting in his house in a lazy boy. And his wife said, baby, dinner is ready. Huh? I said, dinner is ready. I can't hear you. I said, dinner is ready. I can't hear a goddamn thing now. Fucking Wilder fucked up my whole fucking hearing and shit. You know? Don Dada got to see him change Hanley first. Bro, Devin Haney is a beast, bro. Devin Haney is a beast. Woo! I'm telling you guys, Lomachenko is nice. I take nothing from Lomachenko. Is he white Jesus? Hell no. Not even on his best day. Eating a wedding cake. He ain't no white Jesus. Is he talented as fuck? Yes. Skills? Yes. Angles? Yes. Combinations? Yes. I give the motherfucker his props. And I'm not talking about the props in a play. I give him his props. But there are some cats out there. There are some thunder cats, roar, that is out there that I believe that can challenge him. One of them, Tank Davis. Another one, Devin Haney. Another one, which I counter at this point, I believe Lomachenko can beat him. Teofimo Lopez. Oh shit, I'm missing a lot. Give Triple G his works. Manitola Tank beat Pedraza. Yeah. Listen, man. Tank is a beast. I would love to see, not the first fight at 135, but maybe his second fight. Because we got to do this, guys. If Tank fights him right now at 135, people are going to say he should have had a warm-up fight. Let Tank Davis fight one fighter at 135. Show that he can display his shit. And if he looks good, me personally, I would like to see the Lomachenko fight next. Politics, money, promotional companies could get in the way of that. Canelo, guys, if this is true, Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev on May the 2nd. It's a fast turnaround for Kovalev, but it's an opportunity that he cannot refuse. But this is not an easy fight for Canelo, man. It's not easy. See, there are some good things going Canelo way because Canelo can slip punches very fucking well. Canelo goes to the body very fucking well. So I'm not just saying that it's going to be an easy fight for Kovalev either. I'm just saying that for many people saying this is an easy fight for Canelo, they are dead wrong. Now, listen, guys, anybody can come out there and make the fight different. Listen, it's up to the fucking fighters. It's up to what the fighters do that night. But I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it through my goggles, through my vision, through my kaleidoscope. I'm just looking at it in many different ways. It's not that easy for Canelo. Shorter reach, naturally smaller, has not competed at 175 pounds ever. And you're going against somebody that's in the top 5 in that division. I'm just saying, man. Russell Spygo, Lomo, Beast, Walters, Rigo, Gary, all better than Tank and Haney and Shakur. These are facts. Shakur Stevenson's a small dude, man. Shakur is small. I don't think Shakur Stevenson, to be honest, I don't think he will be ready enough and size enough to fight Lomachenko before Lomachenko's retire. They may try to fast track him, but I don't think so. But Walters, look, all the guys unite, Walters, Rigo, Russell, all those guys are very good. But I'm just saying this. I think Tank Davis has the power to level all of them guys. He has the power to make them guys lay down when they're not even sleepy. Tank Davis is a different beast, man. I want to see it. You know what? And that's what makes this fight so fucking good. Cause you think Lomachenko is going to walk through Tank Davis? You think Lomo's going to walk through Tank Davis? Well, I think it's not so easy. As a matter of fact, I think Tank Davis has a chance of beating him. I think Tank Davis has the power and is skilled enough to pull out the victory. I damn sure believe that Tank Davis can sit his ass down. I think, listen, if Linares can drop him, and I hate to compare fighters, but I'm just looking at just the pound for pound power. And what was the guy? Damn, I just said his name earlier. Campbell. If Campbell can hurt him, because I don't think Campbell punches with near as a visible force than Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis can sit Lomachenko on his ass. I think Tank Davis can give Lomachenko that end of weeds when he first got knocked down from Joshua. Let me see. I think Tank can handle my boys Leo Santa Cruz and Perez. I'm sorry to say that, but I call it like I see it. No bias. Man, bro, listen. Leo Santa Cruz is known for being a warrior, throw a lot of volume of punches. But I'm just being honest, man. Leo Santa Cruz, the only reason I believe he wanted that Tank Davis fight was for money, because he would have fought Gary Russell Jr. and Leo did not even fight Gary. Gary was fucking stalking him and still did not get the fight. Hopefully now, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. Tank Davis moving to 135, that really, really hurt the pockets of Devin Haney. that really hurt his fucking pocket. See, as long as Tank Davis fight was out there, Devin Haney could always make a little bit of money and say, I can get that Lomachenko, not the Lomachenko, but the Tank Davis fight in the future. Since now Tank Davis is now almost, at least at this point, completely off the fucking table, who was the big money fights for Devin Haney? I don't see it. Don Dada says, has Tank gave up Campbell fight? I don't know, man. I haven't heard it. I don't know. Well, guys, that's my time. I'm about to get ready to go in. Thanks everybody for coming. If you have not already, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have not, sharing is caring. If you have not hit the notification bell, please do hit the notification bell now. Make sure you check on all content. I have not been as consistent. Like I said, guys, I've been extremely busy with just life shit. You just gotta go through. But I'm going through it. I'm over a lot of humps, over a lot of hurdles, almost to the finish line to be back to my usual. But until the next time, I'd like you guys out there to keep it blazing for me. This your boy T-Dub, and here is what's blazing in sports.